Hi, this is Beata from Splitcoaststampers. In this video, I want to show you how easy it is to use your die templates to create shaped cards. For my sample, I used an image from the Greetings farm, and all dies are from Spellbinders. The pattern paper is from My Mind's Eye, and the rhinestones are from One to Scrap. First, to begin with, you will need to measure your die template so you know how big of a paper you will need. First, I measure the height or the longer side to make sure I can still use 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and this one measures 5 3/4, but because we will add a hinge, and I'll show you in a second, this will still work, and the 11-inch paper will still work, and the width is 4 3/4, so I will cut my 8.5 by 11 paper to 5-inch width and then score it at 5.5. The biggest thing when cutting shaped card bases is that when you use your die, you don't cut the folded part of your cardstock or card base, because otherwise you will have two single pieces. So when you line up your card base that you have now with your die, make sure that the folded part is inside that die and is not cut completely by the outer edge. So now you would just run that through your die cutting machine, and I already prepared one. And you will get this, and as you can see, there's the hinge on top, and sometimes that looks good on cards, but I wanted to cover that up. So then you take a single piece of cardstock and cut and emboss it with the same die, but this time cover the die completely when you run it through your die cutting machine, and you will get this. Now you have two pieces, and you just have to adhere them together, and you will have a card base that opens but doesn't show the hinge, but looks like a complete die cut, because we're putting the single piece that we cut, which I call the card front, on top of my card base. Just adhere it. Line it up. And you have a card base, looks like this. On the back, it will always have the little hinge showing. I hope you try it out. It's my favorite thing to do. It adds so much to the card. See you next time.